Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Ultimate Reactions. I'm your host, Tori McGowan. Make sure to follow me on the socials. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon for post notifications. Today, we're going to look at a couple horror stories that may leave you the chills. So let's take a look. And this story is called The Fortune Cookie.
This happened years ago, and I'm still traumatized. A bit of background. I lived in a mix between a suburb and a village, and at the time it was winter, and there wasn't much snow. But it was still cold to freeze your ass off. I was a teenager at the time, and of course I lived with my parents. So I was browsing the internet and was doing a short quiz. You know those, find out what Pokemon you are, etc. And I came upon a fortune cookie, and I clicked on it, and it said, "Beware when walking alone at night." I thought nothing of it, but still, why wouldn't I be aware at night?
Because you might get caught,
and I wanted to go
captured,
to the grocery store. It was
all
night.
sorts of stuff.
There were 2 grocery stores in my area. So to get to them, you have to go down a street and then either turn right or left. Either way, there's a grocery store. I went to the one on the left. The streets were silent. Street lights flickering.
That's not a good sign.
So I got to the grocery store and I saw it was closed. So I turned around and continued up the street. It's a straight street, so I was able to see anything going up and down the street. And then I saw 2 black figures in the distance. They creeped me out, so I made a right turn and walked back to my house. On the way to my house, I met my friend who was older than me. We weren't really...
If you want me to tell my horror stories, let me know in the comments below, and I will give you some horror stories that I have myself. And also, if you have any horror stories that you want me to react to, or anything you want me to react to, please leave it in the comments below, or you can send me an email at my business inquiry.
Nor athletic. He asked me, "Hey, is the grocery store on the left closed?" "Yes," I said to him. He said, "Okay," and we both went to our homes. And I never saw those 2 figures again, until a few weeks later. I found out a girl was raped, robbed, and murdered at night by 2 men. Her body was found in the woods near our neighborhood. After that, my family and I moved away. I still keep in touch with my friend, but I will never forget that experience.
I wouldn't either. Let's see what the next story is. It's called True Railroad Horror Story.
Hi, I'm Aditya Singh Tomar, and I just wanted to tell you about my mom's personal experience. I hope you like it. When my mom, Rita, was in 7th or 8th grade, my mom's father, my grandfather's job got transferred to a city in northern India to a small mining town of Dhanbad in eastern India. Soon, she became friends with 3 girls in her neighborhood, and they all went to the same school together. One day, she and one of her 3 friends were a bit late for class, so they assumed that the other 2 must have already left for school by now, as they didn't come to fetch them, my mom and her friend, so they left. Since they were quite late, my mom and the other girl decided that they would rather take a shortcut instead of the main road.
I would go on the road if I was them. But that's
most
me.
People avoided using it as it had some creepy vibes. Midway through the shortcut, they saw the other 2 girls, so they, my mom and her friend, assumed that the other girls were late too, and called for their names 3 to 4 times.
Do you realize that those 2 girls in the front have no faces whatsoever? Oh my, that gives me the chills. Let's continue to see what happens.
But the other 2 girls ignored their voices and kept walking on the railway track and not on the narrow road beside it. So my mom and one of her friends thought the other girls couldn't hear them, as they were a bit too far away, and they decided to run and catch up with them.
Yeah, they won't hear you because they don't have any faces.
When they almost reached their other 2 friends, the other 2 girls gradually walked into the woods on the other side of the railway track and motioned to my mom and her friend to follow them into the woods before disappearing into it. But they, my mom and her friend, decided to stay there as they were already late and didn't have time for anything else. So they called out to them that they were leaving, but there was silence for a few moments. And then suddenly,
I would too if I was.
And creepily loud wailing sound of a woman. The whale had sort of a vibration to it. It scared my mom and her friends so
Oh my
much that they
gosh.
ran far away from that place as fast as they could. And when they arrived to school and entered into the
Yeah.
class, the other two girls were already present there and told my mom that they had been in class for quite some time. And they never took a shortcut beside the railway tracks because it was haunted, as quite a lot of people have died on those tracks. And the other girls in class attested to it.
I am putting in a bonus true story. So let's take a look.
This happened like a year ago. Me and my mom were coming back from the store. Everything was pretty normal. We were just in the car and my mom was driving. Until I noticed there was a green car next to us. I didn't really care that much. But then my mom sped off as soon as I...
Oh!
She explained why she did that. What she said next made my heart drop. There were two women in that green car. They got a gun out and were about to shoot my mom. My mom had looked at the side mirror of the car. When she saw it, she hit the gas as soon as the light turned green.
I would
I
too.
was so scared. The car went a different direction, so they didn't follow us.
Well, that's
As
good.
soon as we got home, my mom explained everything to my grandfather, who was there waiting for us in the house. My mom didn't know who they were. We didn't look at the license plate or call the police. But now, I always remember
interesting.
about that incident every time I see
There's
a
that
green
car again.
I wonder, what would have happened if the car was going the same direction as us? Or if the light hadn't turned green in time?
Oh, you would have been dead. That story was a little chilling, giving me the chills. Because if that mother and daughter wouldn't have stepped on the gas, then they both would have been dead. So, but anyways, let me know in the comments below if you have any animation stories, YouTube channels that you know of that I don't know of. Give me the names of them and I will find a story that I can react to and give you guys the content that you want to watch. Let's get this video up to 100 likes and let's get my subscriber count up to 1,000 because I'm trying to build this channel up so I can have a profit off of it. So please help me get to that goal. On that note, hopefully y'all enjoyed watching this video. So that will conclude everything for today. Hopefully everyone is doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, and I will see you next time. So peace out.